Hey folks, everything new under the sun. Well, all our leaders, or many leaders in the world, are telling us that the apocalypse is upon us. The apocalypse is near, and there's going to be some supernatural things we're going to start seeing. And this one's interesting. This is from RT.com, of course, from the enemy, Russia. Hardy har. Russian church warns of apocalypse. So, Patriarch Kirill, the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, has warned of the challenges that the rapid development of artificial AI poses for mankind. And we've spoken about this before, and I think AI is a very interesting technology in terms of what it could possibly present and what end time Bible prophecy speaks about and how this could play a part in that. He says, if humanity loses religious faith, particularly in context of the growth of technologies associated with the emergence of artificial intelligence, then we are truly entering the era of the apocalypse. It says we are approaching an apocalyptic time, and he is correct. So he must be an end-time Bible prophecy scholar as well. This is what we all need to clearly understand. So yes, we're in the last days, and leaders of all Bible-believing faiths, monotheistic faiths, I guess is kind of the better way to say it. Monotheistic being Islam, Judaism, Christianity. They all believe that we're in the last days. It says the only way out of this possible crisis is faith in God. To say it out loudly to the whole world, if we renounce faith in God, nothing will work. Now, he is 100% correct. The Patriarch, it says, warned that the AI could pose a real danger to the existence of humanity if it reaches the point of level of self-improvement. So this is kind of the idea of AI, making itself smarter and stronger, etc., more powerful, effectively. The head of the Russian Orthodox Church is not alone in his warning about the potential dangers of rapid development of AI. In June, the head of the Catholic Church, Pope Francis, told the G7 summit that in Italy that AI is an exciting and fearsome tool that needs strict human oversight. Now, I believe that the Antichrist is going to use this. I think this is a great tool for the devil to use, and indeed, he will. I think this is a great way to trick people. You've heard of deep fakes. You've seen the videos, the AI-generated photos and videos of leaders and all sorts of things, and it's very hard to tell them apart from the real thing. And give AI, another generation or two, and you and I simply won't be able to recognize what is artificially created or not, or truth, with our own eyes and ears, because it will be so realistic. Well, the Bible speaks of this sort of thing in Revelation chapter 13. And so here we are, Revelation chapter 13, King James Bible. This is BibleHub.com. And it's speaking about the devil, the dragon, the Antichrist. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. So many believe that this speaks to many leaders. And upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. Interesting. You think of the leopard, isn't that the German animal of choice? And his feet were as the feet of a bear. And bear, obviously, many related that to Russia. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. So the dragon gave him his power. So this is speaking of the leader of the world, the Antichrist, when he comes into power. And I saw one of the heads, as it were, wounded to death, and the deadly wound was healed. So how is a deadly wound healed? Well, our mortal bodies, this is impossible. Could this be a trick, a sleight of hand? Could this be AI-generated content, making it look like the deadly wound was healed on televisions? Because how is all the world going to see the things that's happening in the last days? Well, we have satellite television, right? We have cell phones. And truth is, you can't tell what is real or not anymore, especially in a generation or two of the upcoming artificial intelligence, generative AI. We're not going to be able to tell if something's even live streaming on our cell phones, whether it's reality or it's computer generated effectively by artificial intelligence. It says, and all the world wondered after the beast. It was so amazing that they wondered. They didn't know how. They were amazed and surprised. And what did they do out of it? They didn't question it any further. They didn't seek God. They didn't seek wisdom. They didn't seek the Bible and last days Bible prophecy about what was coming. Because you and I, if you're a Christian, you know, oh, if you see a deadly wound being healed, you know, ooh, the Bible said something about that, didn't it? Let's read the context around that. They're not going to do that. What do? They turn immediately to worshiping the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worship the beast, saying who is like the beast. They see the power. They don't recognize that it's out straight out of Bible prophecy, and we're expected to know that it's coming, and they end up worshiping this person. Who is able to make war with him, they say, because they see this, indestructible, immortal being, a godlike figure, if you will, and that's exactly what Satan wants to be. He has always wanted to be God, and so coming out and displaying to the world that he can heal himself, that he is immortal, that's exactly what Satan would do. And the satanically possessed leader of the world, that's exactly what they would do. They would heal themselves to make them look like they are a god. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, and to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in it. So the point is to say that artificial intelligence, I think, is a very, very interesting technology that I do think will be used in the last days. And it could very well explain what we're seeing, what the world, in fact, is seeing. And if you don't read your Bible, you will be distracted, confused. You will be deceived by the things that you're seeing. We have to not trust in our eyes, but trust in the Lord, trust in the Bible, trust in what it says is coming, and expect these things to come. This is there's going to be supernatural, but there's also going to be maybe some AI generated fakery and sleight of hand and deception that is coming upon the world. That's exactly what this speaks about, and many church leaders are saying it. Interestingly, there's not a lot of teachers, preachers in North America or in the West that are really saying this. There are some Bible prophecy folks, but every pastor should be talking about what's happening, what will happen in the last days, and more so, a warning of the deception, to be very on guard, to know your Bible, know your scriptures, know your end-time Bible prophecy, so that you're not deceived by the dragon and the beast and whatever technology or power they will use to deceive the masses. I'll leave there, guys. We're in the last days. These things are coming to reality.